ahead and get started. I'm Andrea Hudson. I'm the athletic director here at Canyon View High School. Today we have 10 signees from all over, and as you can see, we have some state championship trophies on the table as well. So first of all, I just would like to thank all of you for being here and for supporting your athletes through their journey. I'm going to switch microphones. Let's see if this one. Test. All right, that's a little bit better. Thank you for supporting your athletes through their journey, and I know you guys have long nights and long weekends, and you miss holidays, and you miss family gatherings and vacations, and so thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting your athletes here today. I always like to have Mr. Beal come up and talk because he likes to talk, so I'm going to send him on up here.
Somebody who always asks for a favor, she knows that fast.
Seriously, I'm always honored. Who doesn't love the irony there?
Sorry, you gotta turn your microphone.
No, seriously, I love and I'm honored to do this. I love this place with all. When given the opportunity to share at a signing day, it's always a big deal. I have an invested interest in this particular signing day. As we send Cassie Zero and Caitlin Jewell from our flag football program away. So as my final gift for the two of you, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Okay? So I did some numbers crunching, and as Ms. Hudson said, we have a bunch of state champions represented today. And I don't know that people really understand how big of a deal that is. When you crunch the numbers, studies show that about 8 million high school athletes will play a given sport year to year. And less than 1% of those 8 million athletes will actually be able to claim to be state champions. And just in this signing group alone, we have 4 sitting here today with basketball, wrestling, and then flag football all represented. And then, if I'm not mistaken, a huge representation within the playoffs, making deep runs in the playoffs, whether it's soccer or who else we got? Volleyball and cross country. So big congratulations to all of you for making it as far as you did. Baseball also represented, I just saw over my shoulder. Now when it comes to these students alone, if you dive even deeper into the numbers, less than 3% of the world's, or of the entire nation's population actually gets to sign on a piece of paper and say, I want to chase my dream, I want to take my talents, I want to move on with the opportunities that's been given to me and play at the collegiate level, whatever level that is. Less than 3% of the nation's population. And so what you all have accomplished, I really, really hope that you soak it in, because you are unique. And more importantly for me, you represent Canyon View High School, and we're so appreciative of that. And for the time that you put in, the work, the blood, the sweat, and tears. But we also appreciate you in the stands. So moms and dads, aunts and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, friends and families, neighbors, you're all part of this. You're all part of this journey. You're all part of their success. And I know I speak for them when they say thank you, because I don't know that they would agree that they would, I don't think that they would disagree that they are where they are because of the collective efforts that you put and poured into them. So thank you for being here. Thank you for recognizing them and for celebrating their accomplishment. At the end of the day, to all of our athletes, congratulations. We are so proud of you. You are part of a long legacy of success in 5 short years at Canyon View. And we are so proud that you will go out with Jags. And you know what we like to say around here, once a Jag, always a Jag. You always have a place here, you always have a home. Please, when you're in the neighborhood, please come and visit. Please come say hi. And we'll miss you deeply, but we can't wait to see you back. So congratulations. Good job. We can't wait to see you and wherever your sport takes you. All right? All right.
I think it turned back on for a little bit. Thank you, Mr. Beal. I am so very proud of all of you. Canyon View has only been in existence for this is our 7th year. So you guys have put us on the map. You guys have put all of these banners up here, and people know who Canyon View is now. When I go to AD meetings or conferences, they know where we're at, they know who we are, and that's because of you guys, so thank you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this party started with Izzy Velasquez. And then just before I start, athletes, we'll go through every single one of you, and then at the end, I'll have you guys sign your life away, all right? All right, Izzy will be running cross country at Grand Canyon University, where she plans to study health sciences. Izzy would like to thank Coach Angie for always training her hard and making her the best athlete that she can be. Her teammates for pushing her and creating lasting, meaningful memories. Her mom and dad for being there for her, and everyone who supported her through trials and tribulations throughout her 4 years of running. Her accomplishments include 4-time outstanding player for cross country, 2nd place at districts, 3rd place sectionals, 6th place state. In track, 3-time outstanding distance runner, 2nd in the 1600 and 3200 at districts, 2nd in 3200 at divisionals, and 11th all-state in the 3200. She also has a GPA of 4.88. Woohoo! Congratulations, Izzy. Next up, we have Gage Stone. So we've only had the pleasure of knowing Gage for about a year now, but we're so glad that he came because he is on our cheer team and he has done a phenomenal job. So he will be competing in Spirit Line at Davenport University, and he plans to study nursing. He would like to thank his parents, coaches, family, friends, and teammates for their unwavering support, encouragement, and belief in him throughout his journey. He has a 3.0 GPA and is a 4-time All-American. Congratulations, Gage. Caitlin Jewell up next. Caitlin will be continuing her flag football career at Florida Gateway. Caitlin would first like to thank God for the opportunities he has given her. She also wants to thank her family for their endless support, money, and time. Her coaches for always believing in her potential, her teammates for making these last 2 seasons unforgettable, and her trainers for putting in countless hours to shape her to be the athlete she is today. She's especially thankful for her parents for all their sacrifices and always showing up. All right, I gotta take a deep breath on this one because she has a lot of accomplishments. So they include AZ Preps 365 Player of the Year, 5A All-Conference Offensive Player of the Year, 2 times Region Offensive Player of the Year, first ever Ed Daughtery Player of the Year, 3 times state champion, first ever female on the cover of AZ Preps 365 magazine, Arizona Cardinals, Arizona All-Star, Team Max Preps Top 20 Flag Football Players to Watch, Fiesta Sports Foundation All-State Offense, Arizona Central's Top 10 Most Prominent High School Athletes in all of Arizona high school sports, Top 50 Flag Football Player, BJ Media, Offensive Player of the Year, First Team Quarterback, All Conference Arizona Sports Network, Offensive Player of the Year, First Team, All Region Offense, National Football Foundation, Arizona Offensive Player of the Year, All Academic, Sports Illustrated, National Girls Athlete of the Week, and a nominee honorable mention, All Academic Sports 360 AZ All Academic Team with a 4.1 GPA. Congratulations, Caitlin. And if you haven't heard of Caitlin Jewell, you've heard of her now, and definitely follow her in her future career. Jordan Quinn, JoJo. I've had the pleasure of knowing JoJo since she was 12. Yeah, 12. And then a couple other ones, Samaya and Bella. I don't know where Bella went. There she is. All right, so JoJo will be playing volleyball at Clark Atlanta University, where she will study biology. She would like to thank her dad for always supporting her and pushing her toward her goals, both on and off the court. She is also deeply grateful to her mom for being her emotional support and guiding her throughout her journey. A special thank you goes to Coach Jane for helping her build confidence and grow stronger physically and mentally on the court. She also thanks Coach Maffo for recognizing her potential and giving her the opportunity to be a part of Clark Atlantic University volleyball program. Lastly, she extends her heartfelt thanks to Canyon View Volleyball for their continued love and support, and to all of her amazing teachers who helped her reach this milestone. Her honors include honorable mention for academics with a 3.64 GPA and 5A Desert West second team hitter. Congratulations, JoJo. All right, next up we have Cynthia Tewksbury. The kids write all of this stuff, and when I read Cynthia's, I'm like, oh, a girl after my own heart. It's just short and sweet, straight to the point. So we had to add a few things. So Cynthia will be playing basketball next year at Glendale Community College and plans to study nursing. Cynthia would like to thank all of her family for being so supportive and understanding through her basketball journey. She would like to thank all of her coaches and teammates for making her a better person on and off the court. Last but not least, she thanks God for allowing her to get to this point. Her accomplishments include honorable mention 2023, second team ×2, 24 and 25, 2024 Banner Health Comeback Player of the Year, and a 2-time basketball state champion. Congratulations, Cynthia. Radwanski, is that right? All right. Next up, Carter Radwanski. Carter will be continuing his baseball career at Concordia University in Wisconsin, where he will study kinesiology. Carter would like to thank his family for always supporting his dreams and spending countless hours at the baseball field, never missing any games. He'd also like to thank them for pushing him to be a better person on and off the field. Carter would like to thank his friends and teammates for being there with him along the journey and for making such great memories throughout the years. He has some coaches he would like to thank. Coach Troy for bringing faith into his life and showing him faith plays a big role on and off the field. His Canyon View coaches for believing in him and reminding him what it is to be a great teammate. A special thanks to Coach Dougie for helping him with his mental game. Lastly, Carter would like to thank God for providing opportunities and leading the way to chase his dreams. His accomplishments include Canyon View academic letter, varsity letter, and an academic scholarship to go to college. Congratulations, Carter. Next up, Gabe Ramirez. Gabe is also a man of not very many words, which is totally okay with me. Gabe will be wrestling at Cal Baptist University and majoring in business management. Gabe is so blessed and thankful for the opportunity. He'd like to thank his coaches and his family who have been there from the start. He is excited for his next journey. I just have to say, he's probably one of the most humble kids I know. But what you are looking at right here is something that has never happened in our district. He is a 4-time state champion for wrestling. He is a 7-time All-American, 148 career wins with 86 pins, and he is a 3-time AZ Central first team All-State. Congratulations, Gabe. Riley Mankey. Riley will continue her soccer career at Phoenix College, where she will pursue a degree in the medical field. Riley would like to thank her teammates, friends, and family, especially her parents, for their unconditional love, endless support, and the countless sacrifices they made along the way. Her accomplishments include a 4.1 GPA, second team All-Region 22 and 23, first team All-Region 23 and 24, first team All-Region 24 and 25, and AIA Academic All-State first team. Congratulations, Riley. Next up, Mia Robles. Mia will continue her soccer career at Glendale Community College, where she will pursue a career in radiology. She would like to thank her family, friends, and coaches for always believing in her. But most importantly, she wants to thank her dad for always being her day one, pushing her to be the player she is today, and for always supporting her in every decision. Her accomplishments include 3.4 GPA, All-Region Second Team Freshman, Sophomore, Junior Year, All-Region First Team Senior Year, 5A Desert West Offensive Player of the Year Senior Year. Congratulations, Mia. And last but certainly not least, Cassidy Siegel. Cassidy will also be continuing her soccer career at Paradise Valley Community College, where she will study forensic lab science. Cassidy would like to thank Coach Ernie for giving her the opportunity to play at the next level. She would also like to thank Coach Robles for her help and support throughout Cassidy's high school career. Lastly, Cassidy would like to thank her mom for supporting her through the ups and downs and never letting her give up on anything. She thanks her mom for all of the work she has put into her soccer career and everything she has sacrificed to allow Cassidy to achieve her goals. Her accomplishments include flag football, first team, all region, defensive back linebacker. Flag football, second team, all conference, defensive back linebacker. Flag football, second team, all region kicker. Flag football, first team, all conference, place kicker. Flag football, first team, all region, place kicker. And third in nation for place kicking. Congratulations, Cassidy. I think one thing to point out too is that all of these students were able to balance academics, clubs, sports, family time, church time, and still maintain high GPAs. So big round of applause for that. All right, at this time, athletes, go ahead and grab your pen. Make sure it works. And then when you sign, you're gonna pause a little bit so mom and dad can get some good pictures. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. So I know many of you guys took pictures beforehand, but you are more than welcome to come up and take pictures. And then we also have our backdrop over here. Again, thank you guys all for coming out and supporting your athletes.